This beautiful grain is rice, one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. It's loaded with vitamins, fiber, minerals, and some varieties even have anti-cancer properties. The Yao women do not let any of rice's goodness go to waste. They've become world famous due to the unbelievable lengths their hair has grown, and they attribute it to the rice water washing rituals of their culture. I've been using rice water for about a year, and it works miracles. I add other ingredients to my mix, and here's the recipe if you want to have it. I'm Genuine Nard, and this is everything I've learned about growing my natural type 4 hair. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and thanks. My rice water starts with 3 gallons of filtered water. I add them one at a time so that I can gauge exactly how much I'm going to need. The Yao women use rice from their region, and any rice will work. However, I prefer black rice. This is from my local farmer's market. Black rice was forbidden or saved for the emperor. It is the highest in antioxidants and contains more protein than brown or white rice. When fermented, it has very little scent but produces more anestosol. Studies have found that anestosol is able to penetrate damaged hair and repair it from the inside out. It even protects hair from future damage. I wash my rice twice to remove impurities. And as soon as you add it to the water, it immediately changes color. Now I add my second and my third gallon of water. It takes a long time to brew this, so I make big batches and I can freeze it. I recently discovered stinging nettles. Studies have shown that this African native not only slows hair loss, but aids in hair regrowth. Nettle leaves are rich in sulfur and silica, as well as minerals, fats, amino acids, and flavonoids. All of these are proven to grow hair and make it stronger. It's great alone in a tea, but it supercharges my rice water. Next thing I add is frankincense and myrrh. These 2 resins are mentioned in the Bible, and they are great for hair. I break them down in my pestle and mortar so that they can dissolve completely. Frankincense helps soothe hair follicles. It can stimulate faster hair growth, and it has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. Myrrh resin has an astringency that strengthens hair roots and reduces hair loss. Now together, these combat bacteria growth during fermentation. Next, I add fresh curry leaves. These are delicious, and curry leaves restore the health of your scalp by opening up clogged hair follicles. This allows for greater nutrient absorption. They have antioxidants and protein, which keep your hair healthy and strong. And the fresh scent balances the pungency of fermentation. The next fresh leaf is moringa. This is loaded with nutrition, but I don't like the flavor, so I add it to this mix. The iron in moringa brings oxygen to the roots of your scalp, stimulating hair growth. It also is loaded with vitamin C, E, as well as omega-3s that nourish hair. The Yao women use pomelo rinds in their rice water. I started using grapefruit rinds, but that now includes other nutrient-rich scraps. Papaya seeds contain a variety of essential micronutrients. They're especially high in polyphenols and flavonoids, which are known to promote hair growth. Any citrus rind smells great, and they're loaded with vitamin C. Banana peels, of course, add slip, and they have a ton of potassium. And avocado peels and seeds contain a ton of vitamins as well as omega-3 fatty acids. Infusing my rice water with these scraps make it food for my hair. Next are dried jasmine flowers. Jasmine's strong scent is believed to be an aphrodisiac. The oils are tiny and they penetrate to the cortex of the hair, moisturizing it from the inside out. It'll stop or greatly reduce your hair breakage, and it improves hair's natural elasticity. And the last ingredient is the beautiful lavender flowers. Lavender recently gained attention for stimulating hair growth in a 2016 study. It not only makes hair grow faster, but thicker as well. And I love the way it smells. It adds a calming scent to this rice water. To simmer, I put the top on and let the heat go as low as it can. I want to allow all of these nutrients to infuse into this water all day. And when it starts, everything is floating on top. But when it finishes, everything is waterlogged and sunk to the bottom. The only thing left to do is let it cool completely. As I strain this, I want to talk a little about why using stimulants and nutrients in water works. Water is the best moisturizer for your hair because it penetrates the cuticle and gains access to the cortex easily. As these infuse into the water, the benefits of deep penetration, perfect hydration, and nutrients that get right where you need them to be. They stimulate hair follicles. They give your scalp nutrition directly. They coat the hair shaft, repairing damage as it soaks into the fibers of your hair. All of this makes your hair stronger, thus longer. Water is the foundation of good shampoos and conditioners for these very reasons. And by making a custom blend just for your hair, you know exactly what you need, you can put enough nutrition in to really benefit, and you save money by doing it yourself. This batch is ready for the next process. Now I leave the water alone in a cool, dark place until it ferments. Fermentation, as I understand it, is a metabolic process that causes chemical changes through the actions of enzymes. It becomes loaded with probiotics that boost the effectiveness of all the vitamins, minerals, flavonoids, and antioxidants. Rice water also produces anestasol, which is vitamin B8. This vitamin is able to penetrate damaged hair and repair it from the inside out. It even protects hair from future damage. The process can take anywhere from 7 to 10 days. It usually smells awful in rice water, but not this rice water. It has a floral, citrus, herbal scent that is mild and pleasant. I put it in a glass jar so that we can see the process of fermentation. As you can tell, it slowly clarifies in color, sediment forms on the bottom, and then you get that bubbling film on the surface. Now it's fermented, and we can trick it out. Most people will stop here, but I trick out my rice water to improve the smell even more and to balance it out so I don't get protein overload. We balance our protein-packed rice water with rose water. It's said to stabilize hair's pH, it's believed to repair porosity damage, and it smells like perfume. I lost the footage of me pouring my homemade rose water, and the store-bought one works just fine. But if you make it yourself, it'll be so much more potent. I have a video on how, so subscribe and watch it. Coconut water is used as a conditioner by some low porosity ladies because it penetrates your hair past the cuticle to strengthen and condition the cortex. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, and it smells like freshly grated coconut, which I love. The last of the waters is aloe vera water. It's so deeply hydrating, and it contains enzymes that repair dead skin cells on the scalp. It also is a counterbalance to all of the protein in the rice water, and aloe vera is known to promote hair growth. Lavender essential oil has a stronger scent than the dried flowers, so I like to finish with an essential oil for scent. About 20 drops really infuse into this rice water, and we know that it's good for your hair as well. Jasmine oil is added to reinforce the scent we used earlier. It has all the properties of the flowers, and I add it liberally. The last essential oil is cedarwood, and cedarwood oil tightens hair follicles and balances the oil producing glands on the scalp. It's also antifungal and antibacterial. I just started using MSM in my rice water, and I've seen a major difference in the strength and growth of my hair. MSM, methyl sulfonyl methane, gives sulfur to keratin. It strengthens the bonds between the fibers of our hair. It elongates the anagen phase of the growth cycle. I can't take MSM orally without getting headaches and nausea, but it doesn't bother me in my hair mixes. Once everything is added to my rice water mixture, I put it in a glass spray bottle and use it nearly every day. It smells like a floral musky perfume. If you have low porosity hair, try steaming it into your hair about once a week to open up that cuticle and allow for absorption. If you're high porosity, you can pop it in the refrigerator and spray it on your hair cold. That helps close up the cuticle after it penetrates. Now, I know you're wondering, what am I going to do with this giant batch of tricked out rice water? I freeze it. It lasts for about 6 months in the freezer, and I take it out and thaw it as I need it. Watering my hair has been a game changer. My hair is thicker, stronger, and longer. Here are the pictures of my first month using this. This is June, and this is 30 days later in July. That's about an inch. I hope it works for you too.
I know that was long, but we did get through it, and now it's just to answer a few questions. How do I use my rice water? If you're using the traditional rice water, you're going to have to rinse it out just because it's not balanced enough to stay in your hair. If you overuse any type of protein in your hair or your body, you're going to have a protein overload, and it'll make your hair brittle, and it will really cause some other health issues as well. So you want to be balanced. If you are tricking out your rice water, which I strongly suggest that you do because there's a lot of stimulants that work, but if you make them water soluble, they're going to be able to penetrate much more effectively than if you try and use them in a more solid form. So you want your hair to have the right amount of hydration and the right amount of protein. And tricking it out this way seems to work. Also, using these really great essential oils are so wonderful. They smell amazing, they penetrate the hair, and they really do elevate your rice water to almost a perfume. Also, I love to use rose water in my rice water and orange blossom water in my rice water and some lavender water in my rice water. If you don't like rice water, use the rose water, orange water, lavender, some kind of water to hydrate your hair. I hydrate my hair when it is in a protective style, which means my twist, and I don't have to worry about it being too dry, because if you don't hydrate your hair, even in a protective style, your hair can get dry, and once it's dry, it can get brittle. So you never give it the opportunity to do that. I use my little squirt bottle almost every day, and then after I have hydrated my hair with a fine mist, I will then seal it with oil. It has to be in that order because you don't want your hair to be sealed and dry. You want it to be hydrated and dry so that all of the nutrients in your rice water and then all of the nutrients in your oil will be able to seal, penetrate, repair, and protect your hair. And that's it. Finally. Ooh, it took a while. So if you are a subscriber, thank you for staying to the end. I really appreciate you. If you're new, go ahead and click this bell and let me know how this works for you in the comments. This doesn't have to be your way. You can trick it out any way that works for you. And like, subscribe, comment, share, and thank you for staying to the end. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this one. Tell me how it turned out for you in the comments.
Click like, subscribe and ring that bell for all the videos in this playlist, or just view these next two. And thank you again for watching. Alright, that's it.